Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and we've got a little bit of a classic to some people, but it's one that only really just made its way to the UK earlier this year, 2017, and yeah, to cut a long story short, it's Bud Light. So this is of course a lager clocking in at 3.5% ABV, yeah, the nice 440 can, is that? Yep, so a nice tall boy, and yeah, another light beer making its way to the UK. I think this was first available through Wetherspoons, but now you can get it in 4-pack, 6-pack, single cans. You can get it on tap in bars, pubs. And yeah, I have had it a few times before, and I actually really enjoyed it, to be honest. In fact, I've had a couple today as well. But yeah, it's an iconic beer in its own right. And I'm going to have to open this with a t-shirt to hand, because I did drop the can about 5 minutes ago, so it's going to go everywhere, I know that, but I want to do this quick because we're just about to watch Babylon Berlin, which is the best TV show of 2017 if you've not checked it out. So let's get this open. That just rendered the t-shirt completely useless, but I won't dwell too much on this beer because I'm sure everyone and their mothers tried it and reviewed it. But yeah, I know a couple of my friends here in BeerTube in the UK have reviewed this one, and of course quite a few back in the States, so their links are going to be down below. Not as active as I thought it would be, but yeah, pretty much what you expect. Pale golden colour, crystal clear, nice carbonation, about 2 fingers worth of a really intense white fluffy head, bigger bubbles, little bubbles, nice little like cloudiness on the top. I don't mean cloudiness as when the beer clouds up, but like an actual cloud, nice and fluffy. But yeah, it's actually a little bit darker than you would expect for an even lower ABV American lager. So without any further ado, let's give it a sniff. I instantly get a big hit of like a corn syrup. Crispy malt, biscuity, slight sweetness in there, there's like a slight muskiness. It's very crisp, it's clean, it's refreshing on the aroma. Not much going on, as you would expect. Very subtle citrus element right in the background. But yeah, nice and balanced, crisp, light smelling. Inoffensive. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. First thing I noticed about this one is, even at 3.5%, it's got quite a bolder body than you would expect. But it's not like a bold mouthfeel or body. You know, it's light but not watery. And at 3.5%, so satisfying just to chug a few of these back. Just like the aroma. Not much going on in terms of flavour. No real offensive tones or anything like that. There's really not much to complain about the beer. Crisp, refreshing, light, biscuity. A first quencher, if nothing else. You do get that slight sweet corn syrup, almost sweet corn flavour, but it's not too strong. It's not overbearingly sweet. It's not clawing or anything like that. Nice malty backbone. Sort of reminds me of a Hellas lager, like a German Hellas lager almost. But yeah, it's a little bit bolder than you would expect a 3.5% mass-produced AB InBev lager to taste like. And you know what? You can say what you want about AB InBev, about their business practices, what they're doing with the craft scene, but you can't look at me with a straight face and say that this is an out-and-out awful beer. Is it an amazing beer? Hell no. It's far from an inspiring beer. But like, get yourself a 4-pack for like £4.50 in 440ml cans. You could have a proper session on this. Chill it down like I have. I'd much rather have this than a lot of the craft lagers that are available, because I know what I'm getting with this, and I know what I want with this. With craft lagers, I've made this point time and time again, they abuse it with hops, so they taste like really weak pale ales. This doesn't have that. It's not anything, you know, special. Doesn't try to be. little bit hipsterish. It's like the Pabst for the 21st century, I suppose, the Pabst Blue Ribbon, which in itself wasn't a bad beer. But this is like perfect for when you're having friends round, when you're watching sporting events, cinema, well, not cinema, you know, having a film night. Perfect for over the Christmas period. I'd take like a 12 pack of this over Carlsberg, Stella Artois, Carling any day, and I would happily have a lot of this stocked in the back of my fridge. Perfect for hangouts, just to casually sit back. Not a beer that you can spend ages talking about on camera, which is why this is actually a considerably shorter video so far than what I usually put out there. And if me enjoying this beer means that I have to, you know, hand over my craft card, so be it, because I enjoy this. It's not blowing me away. I can think of countless German lagers that I would happily pick over this one. Is it anywhere close to being as good as Augustiner? You know, it's going to take a lot to beat the best beer in the world, but yeah, like, you could get way too carried away with this one. But it's a little bit bolder than some of the other beers at this ABV. And you know what? I want more of these American macro beers. I want some of the ice beers to appear over here in the UK. I love that sort of culture. I love the history. And yeah, I gave £4 to AB InBev. So what? You know, I give more to the craft beer industry itself than I do to the bigger companies, even though I probably do end up drinking more bigger beers than craft. But in terms of a rating then, I'm going to give this one a very solid 8 out of 10. And it's one that I would happily drink time and time again. So if you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Are you a fan of these sorts of beers? What's some of your favourites? Doesn't matter if it's British, American, or from anywhere around the world. Any recommendations are always greatly appreciated. Check out AB InBev. Yeah, I'm promoting them. Who cares? It's beer at the end of the day. As I said, friends and people have reviewed it. Their links will be down below. Check out my lager playlist. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I shall hopefully see you next time. Cheers.